Yo, what's good, y'all? Kirk here with a brand new video. Today we have top 10 most anticipated 2020 anime. That title reads, I don't know. That's how the title is. You gotta check this video out. Then down below in the comments, let me know what's your favorite anime fight, and what anime you're waiting for in 2020. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's video.
As we begin to wrap up 2019, we're treated to a blockbuster of a fall season. Sequels for many popular anime series, as well as the new smash hits line the latter half of 2019. This year also saw the birth of another successor to the mainstream shonen anime lines.
No lie, this channel like feels better than Watch Mojo. Let me know if you prefer I watch videos from the ViniTube or Watch Mojo down below in the comments.
After the rise of My Hero Academia a couple of years ago. However, let's save the sentimentality of 2019 for when the year's about to end. Okay. For now, we'll take a look at tomorrow. If you think that 2019's a star-studded year for anime, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Right.
Starting the list of anticipated 2020 shows at number 10 is ReZero's second season.
Okay.
2016 saw the release of the smash hit Isekai ReZero. Breaking off the traditional mold of overpowered heroes, it brought a more realistic take on the genre, whilst giving the protagonist, Subaru, the unique ability of having a reset button. Now, thanks to these, Subaru's misadventures in another world and his quest of becoming the greatest hero for the girl of his dreams has garnered much praise and acclaim. The last time we saw Subaru succeed in his quest. As Emilia and Subaru spend a touching moment on the field at the close of Season 1, it seems after much suffering, things are finally looking up for our unfortunate hero. Little did he know, though, that the real battle is only about to begin. ReZero fans rejoice as the much-awaited second season's here. Rem fans, at least you'll finally get the jokes and memes that have been floating around on the internet for years. Not to be confused by a jumpsuit-wearing ninja, Uzumaki is another popular work from horror maestro Junji Ito. I'm surprised it took this long for it to get an anime production, but here we are, looking at an Uzumaki anime this 2020. Strange happenings take place in Kurozu-cho, such as suicide, people transforming into snails, and other oddities. Turns out that the source behind this is a curse involving spirals. A high school teenager and her boyfriend witness this curse firsthand, and they'll soon find that ending the curse is more complicated than it seems. It took a long time, didn't it? While Uzumaki had a live-action film in 2000, I didn't expect them to take this long to produce an anime series for the popular manga. Horror aficionados, it looks like I have something for you to look forward to this coming year.
Yeah.
Our rank 8 anime is kind of a nostalgic, familiar face, especially to older fans. Yes, it's a new Ghost in the Shell anime. As announced last year, Netflix are producing a new Ghost in the Shell anime for 2020. Now, not much has been revealed apart from that Standalone Complex's director is coming back to direct. It's got to be pleasing for long-time fans of the sci-fi series to know that a new anime is coming next year. As one of the most popular cyberpunk series, it's been adapted into numerous shorts, games, and movies, including a Hollywood one as well. For those not familiar with the source material, it's set in a world with blurred lines between humanity and technology and follows Kusanagi of Japan's counter-terrorist organization Public Security Section 9. It's not too late to get up to speed with this interesting series, so start reading or watching now, and that way you can join the hype in 2020. At 7, we take a look at Season 4 of Haikyuu. Sports animes are a dime a dozen, but I'm sure that few have reached the longevity that Haikyuu has when it comes to getting season renewals. I'm sure that Haikyuu fans are more than stoked to see a continuation of the manga adaptation, and things look to be heating up on the road to nationals. Manga readers prepare to see training camp at the Tokyo match.
Like, I think I've seen this like on Netflix, I skipped over it, I didn't know what it was.
It's adapted in anime form. The currently released visuals already have people talking.
I thought, like, if you watch, like, for example, I watch basketball, right? Like, I thought that when you watch a basketball anime show, it will correlate. But like, bro, that kind of made no sense. So I'm like, should I do it? So I'm like, I don't know if I should do it. So like, I don't know if I should like sit here and watch Kuroko basketball. Even though I have a T-shirt, I already have their T-shirt. It's weird. But yeah.
And I'm sure they'll be greeted with a stream of nice surprises as we get closer to
Right,
crunch
but
time.
I'll
The
probably
content
put this
this
out
season
there.
isn't likely to reach Nationals matches, but with a series as popular as Haikyuu, they can't just leave us hanging like that now, can they? I expect a follow-up season to be
Don't
announced
tell me
straight
that's how you
after
ended-
this, and with that,
That's why I say end of the season. That's
we
crazy.
can expect a lot more sports goodness to follow. The best news is that we don't have to wait long. Haikyuu to the top launches in January.
That's it. Next month.
あのでかい二人は多分私たちを殺しに来た掃除だ
It's been a while since I've seen one of these shows. Dorohedoro's a seinen series set in a dystopian world known as the Hole. Here, sorcerers exist in another realm and typically enter the Hole to perform magical experiments on hapless victims. Our protagonist, Kaiman, is one such victim. After tasting a sorcerer's magic, he's left with the head of a Kaiman and lost memories. Accompanied by a girl, he hunts magic users to further his quest to regain those lost memories. I'm surprised this anime got greenlit despite the manga ending a year ago after almost 18 years of serialization. With its
18
combination
years?
of gore, fan service and black humor, it has garnered
Yeah,
quite
that's
a
right.
fan base. It will start airing in January. Thus, another trilogy comes to a close. Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel is having its third and final movie in 2020
Third and final
titled A
movie?
Spring Song. With the true nature
Okay.
of Fuyuki City's shadow revealed last movie, Shiro and Rin move on to their final confrontation.
movie?
With barely anyone left to turn to for help, they seek help from a suspicious man who, in actuality, has far deeper ties to their bloodlines than they think. Faced with the toughest decision that can change the course of history, what will our idealistic hero choose? The world or Sakura? In addition to witnessing Rider's time to shine, we'll finally see the decisive clash against Shadow Sakura and
Is that a hard decision now? Like, pick a girl over saving the world? I'm saving the world. I'm sorry.
Saber Alter. After much build-up from the first two movies, Heaven's Feel looks to be heading towards an exciting climax.
俺は俺の責務を全うする。ここにいる者は誰も死なせない。
Demon Slayer's movie takes the fourth spot on our
Oh,
list.
movie.
I didn't see
Yeah,
this
the
coming, to
movie.
be honest. Not the movie, but how Demon Slayer suddenly became a household name in the anime
It's
world
very
in
popular
just a
now, which is
snap.
crazy.
When it started out, it seemed to be typical shonen fare. Yes, it had its fans, and yes, a compelling plot supported by the nice music and interesting characters, making it one of the best shows to watch in 2019.
Yes.
However, at least to me anyway, it was never going to reach the heights that its genre contemporary My Hero Academia did in terms of popularity.
My Hero
All
Academia
it
is
took
fire.
was good old UFO table magic, and in a flash, Demon Slayer became a storm that surged all over the anime
Even
community.
popular, it's
Lo and
popular.
behold, we have a movie on its way. Imagine if they start adapting more shonen series. I, for one, hope they really do. Anyway, this movie chronicles the short Demon Train arc, featuring a tale of dreams and highlights the battle between Rengoku and Akaza. In third, we have The Promised Neverland second season. The Promised Neverland somewhat of a surprise here. It was no surprise that Shonen Jump's dark tale on survival horror became really popular, but I didn't expect to see a second season on its way after watching the first one. After all, while the first season wrapped up with an open-ended ending, the feeling of victory after the children finally escaped the farm of death known as Gracefield House lends itself
Yeah,
to
you
an
can't
already
really-
satisfying conclusion for
You can't really end the show like that, though. You can't end a show with kids just like.
the series. Nevertheless, questions remain as to what's in store for Emma, Ray, and the rest of the children in life outside the death trap. Surely the demons they barely escaped won't be thwarted so easily. I sense more action and battles coming in this second season. What other perils await the children in the world beyond Gracefield House? We'll find out in 2020. Crashing in at the number 2 spot
Gundam.
is Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0. They
Okay,
sure kept us waiting,
4,
didn't they?
1.0, okay.
After short waits in between the first 3 movies, the 4th and final Evangelion film's coming after 8 years of waiting. Despite the troubled production and multiple delays, looks like things are finally underway for the conclusion of the
8 years
rebuild of
now? Yeah.
Evangelion. So far, the movie series has given us a nice reboot and restructuring of the legendary series. With the first 3 movies enjoying praise and acclaim from fans and critics, the 4th looks to wrap everything up nicely with a completely new conclusion to the entire series. Japanese fans from all walks of life can't wait to see how it all ends in the film series, and nor can we. Better late than never, really. At long last, we'll finally see how rebuild of Evangelion concludes. Whether it will match up to end of Evangelion will be up for debate. Regardless, one thing's for sure, it should be a glorious finish. We finish off
Yup,
this list
sounds
with
about
one of the
right.
most hyped series of 2020.
Yes.
Attack on Titan's 4th season. What else did
And
you expect
final
from
season.
arguably the biggest hit in the world of anime
It is.
as far as the last decade's concerned? Taking on the momentum of its explosion into the anime scene at the first half of the decade, Attack on Titan looks to finish things off in style. With 3 seasons of
I know
emotional
the- I know
roller
the-
coasters
the-
in tow,
the-
the epic that
the-
tells of humanity's
I know the backstory of it a little bit though.
battle
'cause-
against monstrous titans will
But
see
I'm
its
gonna
end
get
this
into it,
coming
though.
year.
I'll
Action,
probably-
drama,
I'll probably wait until this whole thing is over and then watch it from season 1, season 4.
thrilling suspense, sleek animation, and an intricate plot full of twists. Attack on Titan has it all. Will we
does.
finally get to the bottom of the mystery surrounding the Titans? Will everyone make it out alive? Let's cross our fingers and hope we get satisfying answers to those questions. As someone who's caught up with the manga, I'll bet this could be the best season yet. Right now, the manga's at its peak, and that's why it sits top of this list. One thing's for sure, we'll all be in for one hell of a thrilling ride. It all comes to an end in fall 2020.
Fall.
That wraps up this list then. At first glance, 2020 is already shaping up to be a year of
It
blockbusters
is.
and epic conclusions. As we progress through the year, I'm sure that more exciting anime announcements will keep popping up. Now let me ask you something. Which titles are you most excited about? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so make sure to let them be heard
Attack
through
on
the comment
Titan.
section. Make sure to also
Final
leave a
season.
like and subscribe as we plan to have more content on 2020 anime as the year approaches. Well, that does it.
I can't wait for Attack on Titan's final season. So when that's over, I'll watch it. I'll watch it through and through. This is a very good video. Anime is really popping right now. Like it's really like, it's been popping. It's been a thing since before. Been around forever. People just hopping on the wave now. Anime is cool. It's great though. Oh, before I get up out of here, let me tell you a little quick story time. Though I probably said it before. Remember, I used to work at a library, right? So I used to work at a library, right? And like kids come in looking for mangas. And mom said, "Oh, don't read those stuff. Those are not books or whatever. Good things to read." I'm like, they don't give you life value. I'm like, but they do. But they do. I'm like, if you watch or if you read, like that example, Naruto. What Naruto want to do? Naruto's thing was never give up. Fight for what you want. What you want. Naruto wanted to be Hokage. Guess what? Became Hokage. Also, like, I'm pretty sure people felt how Gaara and Naruto felt growing up as a kid. They were like lonely, have any friends. Now they have our friends in the world. Feel me? Like that's how shit happens. You know what I mean? Also the whole thing with I'm not gonna get to all detail, but y'all know. And some anime shows like have a life lesson behind them. Like example, Midoriya, Deku, and My Hero Academia. He had no quirk in the beginning, but he said, "I still want to be the greatest hero of all time." He still went out there and get it. He tried everything he needed to do. Wrote down everything about every hero, every villain he's seen on TV, whatever. Did research, all that. Let me not get into too much in your head. This video coming out be out on Friday, so I'll probably would like you to see y'all on Monday. So I'll see you guys Monday. Peace.